So Team Delockhart Steer, going into my beast deck. Um, this is my first duel commentary, and I decided to use the beast deck. Obviously, since the deck I was using now, I was using the final countdown before. Um, I'm gonna be a little bit late, probably with my recording, a little bit early, but whatever. It's the duel that matters, and that'll be at the right time. So I'm facing this guy, hosts the duel. Uh, what's his name? Okay, SS Goku 7. I am going second with the Beast Control. I currently do not know what he is playing. I open up pretty well. Fiendish Chain is always the best card you probably open up with the Lance. That's good too. He sets a card and ends his turn. Sets a back row. I'm not really worried about that considering I got Lance and my control with Arabellum I can go into a synchro play. Fiendish Chain, great card. It's always good to have them in bunches, even without Starlight Road. So I use mind control. I get a recruiter facing Gravekeepers. That's good to know. They're gonna have a lot of back row, so I'm a little worried about that. Now I put one card in my extra deck, and that's that Zen Mange you see. But just because I have it currently, I never thought I'd be able to go into it because the only level 3s I play is Arabellum. First time I recorded is the first time you're gonna see me go into Zen Mains in history. So there you go, we got Zen Mains. But he sound warnings it, knocking him down by 2,000. What's good is he doesn't get Recruiter's effect, but I do lose the Arabellum. So I figure set Fiendish Chain, maybe he brings out something or sets a spy, I'll have it prepared. I mean, if he MSTs, he MSTs is no biggie. So he sets another, brings out Commandant, which I'm assuming he has Necro Valley, and then I see the Necro Valley. So he attacks me for 21. That's gonna be fine. I don't want to use the Fiendish Chain just yet until I can need it. I get the Pot of Duality. Great. And I also have the Flame Tiger and Lance is good against Commanded too. Another reason why I didn't want to waste the Fiendish Chain. So I get 8 Fighter, Mystical Space, and Arabellum. I decided to go Mystical Space here because 8 Fighter's good. Arabellum's kind of useless right now. But I'm scared. I'm a little scared of that back row, considering that Gravekeepers play a bunch of back row, usually like 12 to 15 traps. I want to get rid of the back row. I don't give a crap about Necro Valley, considering I have Lance in my hand. You see Mirror Force. If I would have, my masters would have gone. So now I have protection. His Lance gets rid of his commander. He's gonna take another 1,000 right here. And then I have the other Fiendish Chain in my hand to protect myself. And an 18 beat stick against Gravekeepers, even with Necro Valley, is not that bad. Because they have Descendant and Assailant are the ones that can destroy it, or another Commandant. But the main guy, like Spies and the Recruiters, wouldn't be able to go over it. Although he could Recruiter until like a Descendant. So he gets rid of it. He activates Gravekeeper's Steel. I forgot about that card completely. So I wasn't expecting it. So he's going to pick the only 2 targets he has, Commandant and Recruiter. I would have... This is where I think he should have done something differently. I would have set Recruiter and just... But that's just me, considering I wouldn't be able to get over its defense. And if it does get destroyed, he gets like descended to his hand. So I think he did that wrong. But that's how I played the deck at least. Now I drawed Arabellum here. Obvious thing pops up. I can't get over his Commandant unless with the Flame Tiger, but I'm able to go into Voltic. Bicorn makes an appearance. Not Black Rose. Black Rose is a waste here. If you're not going to use Black Rose in this deck to blow up the field, there's no reason to use them. So Voltic Bicorn comes out and play a 25 beat stick. When it's sent to the graveyard by battle or by an opponent's card effect, each player mills 7, which is good in this deck considering with the chain dogs and stuff, so it doesn't really hurt you. It hurts the other player more than it's going to hurt you, so it's no biggie. And then he book a moves when I attack. That's obviously Recruiter. So That's the only Gravekeeper that I know of that he had in his hand, so I'm gonna assume it's Recruiter. I draw a Hamster here. Great card to draw, because now I can just add, because I already have two Phoenix Chain on the field. I have another Phoenix Chain face down. I have a 25 Beat Stick. He has Necro Valley, but with Hamster, I'm going to be able to get even more field presence. I get rid of his Commandant. My chain is gone. So he only has 3 cards in his hand anyway, and he's been very stingy about the traps he's been playing, so I don't think he drew them to begin with. Now another misplay out of his part. He flips Recruiter, and he decides to attack my face whenever he decides to go in his battle phase. He attacks my face down because I recorded these after, so I'm a little fast. This lets me. He loses 100. Small price to pay, but I'm about to bring out Raiko, and if he had like a TT face down, which is what I was worried about, if I would have flipped Hamster, got out Raiko, like TT, my field's gone. We each mill 7. I'm in a bad position because I don't have any hand control, which this deck lacks a lot, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm able to draw into a beautiful card against this deck with Necro Valley on the field. Bottomless. Flip summon. Gonna show his back row. It's a bottomless. Gonna mill 3. Another Flame Tiger. That's fine. Veiler and Horn. I would have liked the Horn, probably. But it didn't really come into play. At this point, I honestly don't care what he's gonna get. He can't pick Spy and he can't pick Guard. And those are the only 2 that I'm worried about, really. I mean, if he brings out Descendant at this point, I got Bottomless. I have Phoenix Chain, too. So, he can top the... If he sets a face down next turn, I'm obviously not going to attack it. Unless I'm 100% sure I know it's a Recruiter. Because I'm just going to let him do his flip effects and so forth. I believe he activates another Gravekeeper Steel. I know he activates the second one in this game. I don't know if he summons Assailant right away. I can't remember. Even though this duel was 5 minutes ago. It was a relatively quick duel. Lack of excitement, guy. Okay, summons Commandant. I forgot about this. I forgot about the Commandant. I decided to Bottomless just because I didn't want to attack the Raiko and I didn't want to lose life points, just in case. You know, I just wanted to keep his monsters off the field. This is where he activates the Gravekeeper Seal. I believe he goes into double Commandant with this. Again, he goes Commandant Recruiter. I don't think he's using a Recruiter effectively, and that's when he quits. So that's the duel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is my first duel commentary. As you can tell by the side, I wanted to do the rematch, but I had to see how this video went. I had to record the sound and stuff so I can put it up on YouTube and test it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see me play. Tell me what you want me to face. Stuff like that. Team the Lockharts.